One of the things that's often happens in IEP team meetings is we end up discussing things that are embarrassing for parents. Some people may not tell you this. If you're in a situation where your child's disability has had a large impact on the way that you engage in life, maybe your child has frequent outbursts in social situations that are difficult. Maybe you end up having some behaviors like having hitting that occurs. That's difficult for a parent to experience. And it's also difficult for other people to experience. And so when you end up being in an IEP team meeting, and let's say your child has ADD, and your child's running around the room, not listening, maybe they're hitting, you're gonna feel embarrassed. And what I would challenge you to do is never apologize. You can apologize at different times outside of the meeting, but this is the time where you need to understand why that's occurring. And if you allow that apology to shut down the conveyance of that information, you're causing a bigger problem than if you just sat and listened. I know that's difficult, but the stakes are high. You need to know why this is occurring. And you need to understand it's okay. It's okay for your kid to be hyper and not listen and to maybe hit or bite, because that's what happens. That's what happens to a lot of these kids. Those are typical experiences. There's no need to feel bad that your child's engaging in life the way that is expected for somebody with that condition. But there is a way to get through that stuff. And there are behavior plans and there are, coping skills and things that can occur. But if you just sit and say, oh, I'm sorry, I should have done this, I should have done that, and you take on all the blame on yourself, you're impeding the rest of the team in offering, well, let's describe what is the solution to do that. And if you end up having, a team member that maybe they end up saying, oh, well, I think that you guys need to be doing more at home. Okay, maybe that is the case, but I challenge that person and, okay, I can do more at home, but what can we do? Can you describe to me what I need to be doing at home? Can you describe to me what we're going to be doing in school to address that? We have a problem. We have an interest. We have an interest in solving this problem. How are we going to do it? And the best way you're going to do that, like I said, is don't let the embarrassment impede the finding of the solution. Stay focused on your child and not on yourself. Stay unselfish. Now, one of the funnest things that I love, just a cute little idea that I came up with, was get an IEP buddy. An IEP buddy is another parent in your kid's school, or maybe a different school, that has a kid in special education. And what I want you to do is start attending each other's meetings. And I want you to go to each other's meetings, and before the meetings, I want you to gain information about the child. Maybe you end up being at that meeting before, and you end up helping this person identify the interests and get prepared. But then if you prepare together, you're practicing to prepare. So you're going to be able to have another set of eyes, and you're going to be able to gain from that experience, so that when you're doing it for yourself, now you have 2 times that you've done it. And then when you go to the IEP meeting for them, and maybe they're getting embarrassed, maybe they're apologizing, you can help them out and you can remind them, because it's difficult. It's difficult to do these things. You can be like, oh, okay, well, how do we find a solution? You can pull back, because it's easier when you're not the person involved. It's difficult to be the parent in these situations. And so by having an IEP buddy and by participating in more IEPs, you're going to make your IEP experience better. I mean, I know that it's like pulling teeth, and it sounds weird for me to say that the way to get over your fear of pulling teeth is to go pull all your teeth, but it's not I mean, what you need to do is remember this isn't pulling teeth. It's a good experience, and it's an important experience. And the more you understand it, the more you're going to get from it.